Hi, welcome to today. My name is Lynn Hoerauf, and this is Relational Effectiveness, where we look at different ways to make our relationships more effective, make them work better. And so, what we're looking at today is dealing with an angry person. Oh, it's like who wants to, right? And that's a hard spot to be in. I was speaking to a group before, and one of the questions was, how do I deal with this angry person? They cared about their customer service, but they just didn't know for sure how to deal with them. So we're going to talk about that today. If you want to learn a little bit more about me, you can go to my website at lynnspeaks.com. I have a variety of speaking topics that I speak to different groups about. And I also have a book that I wrote called Miss Snickers. It's a lot of fun. People tell me they laugh out loud and they have a hard time putting it down. So that's a really nice thing to hear. It also won an award in 2021. So it's Miss Snickers. If you want to check that out at my website as well. It's also in various bookstores and at Amazon. If you have ever been around an angry person, or if you've been an angry person, you know that it can get a little bit, conflictual. It can get a little, anxiety or emotions can definitely flare up, and sometimes people don't feel very safe, and obviously there's so much anger that could be what's happening. When dealing with an angry person, first of all, don't make physical contact. Remain calm. Don't interrupt. But we're going to kind of go through a few steps that might help the situation. So, when someone's angry, something's really bothering them, right? And so listening to that person for a couple of minutes can do a lot to de-escalate the situation. In fact, I was watching a YouTube with a guy he's a really good, what's his name? And maybe we'll find it and put it up here in the camera, put it somewhere up here. He's a body language expert, worked with the FBI, and he talked about as the person vents, they're losing energy, and maybe didn't say it in those words, but my point is he was for letting the person have a conversation about it and talking. And so give them a couple minutes to vent about what's concerning them, and acknowledge the problem using short responses. Though we remain focused on the problem to solve, it's okay to acknowledge their feelings. It sounds like you're frustrated, that whatever. As you do say that, though, that can kick the person back into a gear where they want to tell more about it. So, as much, depending on how much time you have, using those tactics can help that person to get out all of their angst about what's going on. So we're staying focused on the problem and acknowledging their feelings, not making physical contact, staying calm, keeping our voice at a calm level, a calm stance, restating the problem. So then we get into the problem solving phase of this. And this is a great opportunity to ask them to be part of the problem solving. What would they like to see happen? If you had any power or say in this, what would they like to see you do in this situation? And you can offer that idea in order for this to get resolved. What would you like to see happen? What could I do for you to make this right? And don't be surprised if after being able to say it and this and that, they find their mind and they go, you know what? Thanks for listening. I understand this can't be, nothing can be done about this, or I'm okay now, or whatever. That's a possibility that can happen once someone is heard on something that's really bothering them. But let's say you are working through the problem solving and you do ask them open-ended questions. Could you tell me more about this? And then wait for their feedback. Tell me more about this and wait for the feedback. So one of the things we can do as business owners and people working with the public is learn from them what are great things that can make our business work better, work smoother. People see things from an outside perspective that we may not be seeing because of the perspective we have. And to get that out, or those ideas coming forward, how great is that? Well, there's been businesses that on their website, they might say, how could we improve this? What do you see happening here? What would you like to see happen? And to have the public join in with you on offering your, what the services that you have, and see if that can be, some help to you as well. But back to the angry person. So let's say things actually become more heated and things are just getting uncomfortable. Cut them off. If they're being emotionally, verbally, physically in any way abusive or overstepping, that is okay to say, you know, let's figure out a time to talk about this, but not right now. Having that in your back pocket to know that you know, we can work this out another time, another way, and keeping you so that you feel comfortable in the situation is very important. So keep that in mind. And you know, it's really it's okay to admit mistakes, to apologize if warranted. Those kind of things can really de-escalate a situation as well. The person can feel like, wow, you really heard me and you've really apologized, and I really appreciate that you've taken it in that much to consider that as something that you would do that for me. So if it does go the other way and things aren't calming down, they're getting more heated, it's okay to step away and find a new time to deal with this. But if you have ideas and what worked for you in handling an angry person, please put them down there in the comments. I'm thankful that you joined me today, and I'm thankful to the Strategic Advisor Board for sponsoring this video. I hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye.